Hi guys, so I thought I'd share with you today some beads that I made quite a while ago, and just because I'm back into bead making mode where now and then I feel like making a certain thing and then I just go make like 100 or so of them. And last night I had the beads out and everything, and I feel like I want to make some more beads today, so I thought I'd just share the ones I've already made with you. And these have been made from the inner tubes, just from spray bottles and hand sanitizer bottles and stuff like that. So something like this. This is a glass cleaner bottle. Just that inner tube, once the bottle's empty, I just pull the tube out and wash it out. Or something like this. You know, inside there's the tube. It's just a baby wash bottle. So it's just a good way to recycle, I suppose, a little piece of that bottle. The rest can go into the recycle bin here in Australia anyway, but you can put these little bits to use. So all I do, I don't care what size they are. Some of the bottles are a lot thicker, and then you've got some that are really thin. So the really thin ones I tend to make littler beads. I do like the fatter bottles though, but most of them are quite thin. Anyway, I'll show a few with you. So all I've done is just chopped a piece of that tubing to whatever length I want. I've wrapped some fabric, string, ribbon, papers, whatever you've got around, yarn, anything, wrap it around. Then I'll wrap some wire or something around the top of that, pop some beads on the ends, and just make some little loops. There's those two. And then I've given them just a really light coat of diamond glaze, just so that gives them a, you know, that glassy finish. So they're quite hard. And I think they turn out really, really pretty. So this one's just got some different yarns and strings wrapped around. They're actually really good as well to get rid of those ugly beads that, you know, you don't like. So something like this great big pink one, you know, you wouldn't usually use it on something, but once you put them on these as beads, they turn out really pretty. So this one was some Christmas ribbon. I think they turn out really gorgeous. This one, these big ugly beads, I've been trying to get rid of these for ages, but I thought they actually worked really, really well on these. Now you'll see as well, some of my beads, the wire, there's all different wires, and these ones, sorry, it's really dark in here today because we finally had some rain here in Australia. We've had the worst hot summer with no rain. So the wire, you'll see all different wires on mine, and that's because I do buy craft wire now and then when I've run out of scrap wires, but usually I'll use things like oh goodness, I don't know why I show everyone my craziness, but scrap wires like this I will actually strip with a wire stripper. Take the plastic off and use the wire inside. So look at this. This is copper in this one. And it's really, really beautiful. The copper ones are my favorite actually. They turn out really beautiful. I love the look of them. So most of the wire that's wrapped around these are salvaged wires, and I get these from anywhere. You know, curbside cleanups. If I ever see wires or anything, I always snip them, grab them. But the copper ones are my favourite. If I didn't save these would be in landfill right now, which is an awful shame because, you know, look at that beautiful wire that can be used. And it's quite, this one's quite thick actually. Some of them are too thin, but I found if you twist them, kind of make like a little wire rope out of two really thin ones, that you can still use them. And I think I've got a few in here. I might have used them already. But anyway, so I've always got this baggie of wires that I use, because I'd rather use them than they go to landfill. But I think they turn out really beautiful. That one's just got a bit of gold elastic from like a chocolate box or something. That guy's a bit ugly, but cute ugly, if that makes sense. Anyway, so this little jar, I made a whole bunch of them. It was full before, but I've been using them on journals, and I love the way they look. Sorry, the glare. This looks like a lolly jar. They're just gorgeous, and I've just been using them on journals as just little charms and stuff. So there's another one that I've popped on that journal. Probably would have seen these if you've seen the flip through of these journals earlier. A few weeks ago I've popped that on. I had some yeah, I did a flip through of all of these journals. So they're ones that I've just put aside. They're on my Etsy store. So I think they're really, really beautiful. Give them a try, and you'll be surprised how many of these you use. When I started collecting them a year or two ago, it was an awful shame that we just have so many going into landfill, and like you think, oh, it's just one little tube, but like our household alone, just with cleaning products and stuff, and you know, the pump soaps in the bathrooms and kitchen, and you know, the hand sanitizers and all that, just, you know, in a couple of months you'll have like this whole big box of them. It's really, really terrible. So anyway, I know these can go into the recycling bin, but not all councils in Australia collect every type of plastic, and even if they collect it, not all of what you put into your recycle bin ends up being recycled anyway. And a lot of plastics like this, especially the ones from overseas, they end up going back into landfill. They don't go through any recycling process, which is, you know, a real shame. But anyway, at least we're saving a little teeny little piece from going to landfill. That's it. Thought I'd share those. You can also, I've made some smaller ones. Actually, I might show them in another video. I made some little tiny nugget size ones, which are also really, really, really cute. But I'll share that in another video. Okay, that's it. Thanks. Bye.